All right. Well, just set bus schedule. Bus will be here in 10 minutes. Hopefully, it'll be here in 10 minutes and not, 20 or 30 minutes. But we'll see. But anyhow, like I said, I'm just listening to the audio, app, Audio FM, and I'm really liking this story. I was watching on YouTube, and it was in a more animated form, like a live, not live, but more in an animated form, right? So it wasn't like still pictures and stuff like that. It was, animated. And when you go to the story in the Audio FM app, it's just still pictures. It's somebody just reading over it. So it's weird, but hey, I kind of wish it was that the animation was still there, but I guess it's it costs a lot to do that, so they probably just did a few short episodes of the story I'm listening to. But still pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, so yes, I forgot. So Pam today, because I spent the night over there, right? She was like, I put the kids to bed at 12:30, and I went to her and I said, listen, I'm ready for bed. She's like, but she was painting, and I went and took a shower, and then it took about half an hour or so. Then I came back and I was like, you need to make your bed? She's like, I'm painting. I said, yeah, but I took you half an hour ago. And again, this is the thing that she never changed. She have all these pencils and all these crayons or markers, and I'm like, listen, it is 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I said, again, this is what you do. You stay up late doing stuff like this on a Saturday. You sleeping all day. Like yesterday, she slept all day. Well, she got up early, but then she went back to sleep. So when I got there, she was passed out, and I got there like around minutes after 5 minutes to 6, and she was passed out, and I just slowly lost track of time. After I took care of Ethan's computer and relaxed a little bit, my daughter was like, Dad, it's after 11. I was like, after 11? Holy shit. So I knew it was raining too, so I was like, you know what? I might just spend the night. And it worked out for her, even though she, like Friday night, I said, you want me to spend the night? That way I can get up early, I can help Alyssa redo her book, her class report, and do some math work with her, math homework with her. And she was like, no, I got it. And what happened yesterday? Nope, didn't help her at all. You know what I'm saying? Even today, she woke up late, like I said, but I got up early and made the kids breakfast. Ethan was up already. He woke up around 9 o'clock because he went to bed at a decent time. And then Alyssa, she slept until 3 o'clock yesterday because she must have been up late at night. I keep telling Pam, turn off the internet. But I woke up around minutes to 12. I think it was like a little after 11:30. And after she finished eating, we started, editing her class report. And she just had to answer one question, which I thought, Pam could help her because she did a Madam C.J. Walker, and it was like, if you were to meet Madam C.J. Walker, what kind of question would you ask? And I said, your mother can help you, because your mother buy a lot of these hair products and stuff like that, so she might have an answer for you, right? So. No, maybe I'll come back. Look at them over there, wearing all brown, doing the hand signal, hand behind the head. These Jewish guys, these Jewish young kids walking by. One of them made his finger like a gun. So I say they use the Hasidic Jews. Yeah, because of my stand. It's funny how because of my stand on Palestine, like I support the Palestinians and I condemn what the Jews are doing, right? Unlike the vast majority of Negropeans, because of their religious belief, thinking that it's all God's will and blah 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 and all this nonsense. Some of the light-skinned dudes, look at it. They always send light-skinned dudes. Let me tell you. Hey, if you read Chancellor Williams' book, go and read Chancellor Williams' book, The Destruction of Black Civilization. And in that book, he explained exactly how white people, right, how others, the Syrians, right? The Babylonians and what they do, how they will sleep with, the black Africans and produce offsprings and give these offsprings money and set them in a position to where they are elevated within the society and they get into positions of power, and that is how they were able to conquer Egypt. That's what the Hyksos did, right? And the Chancellor Williams book talks about that. And this still happens today, where we see people of lighter complexion are being elevated, and those with the darker complexion is being, always kept at the bottom. Same thing in Brazil, right? If you go, there's a website called Brazil Today. His brother has a YouTube channel also, and he talks about how racist Brazilians are, particularly white Brazilians, right? And you see with the Olympics, where he said that the majority of Brazilian that won medals in the Olympics were black, right? So because again in Brazil they were talking about black Brazilians winning medals, right? The white Brazilians, right? Why they got to be black? Why they just can't be Brazilians? You know what I'm saying? It's funny because when you see those same athletes on the street, you discriminate against them, right? But when they're winning medals in the Olympics representing Brazil, all of a sudden you want to not have them mention their blackness, right? But you remind them of their blackness every single day because you discriminate against them, right? So again, this is, like I said, white people, they are a special breed of people, right? And but you have to understand their mindset and where they come from. You have to understand how manipulative they are. They are expert at manipulation because of how the environment in which when black people travel to Europe and Asia, particularly during the last ice age, and they really couldn't travel back because of how cold it was, that you had a regression of the mind. So you have knowledge loss, right? They were not able to teach their offsprings, right? Certain, those information was lost, but like that. For every generation going forward, information was lost because again, they had to literally fight to survive. And so when they turned white, after tens of thousands of years, right? They had to basically survive, and the only way to survive is through what? Manipulate each other. It's to do what? It's to also engage in cannibalism, right? Cannibalism against particularly the women who were past the childbearing age, so they could no longer produce offsprings. So they became the source of food. Okay, and on top of that too, you had Homo sapiens that were interbreeding with the last remnant of Neanderthals. Right? So imagine their aggressive nature, right? This is why you see Europeans today, they have the largest amount of Neanderthal DNA, right? And not all of them, right? But that's most of them. Okay, so they interbreed. You see, Neanderthals were, even though they were a different human species, they were close enough to where, Homo sapiens could reproduce with them, right? So their offspring might have gained more intelligence, but the aggressive nature that is within their DNA, the animalistic nature, is still there. This is why they are so aggressive today. This is why they are, they're hell bent on destroying the environment, because the environment had not been kind to them in the last ice age, right? So their appreciation for nature has never been, at the forefront of their mind. And again, not all of them, right? But most of them. So yeah. Look what he's doing. He's flicking up his thumb back and forth. Look. So he can't walk over here. He got his hand in his pants. Look at this dude. look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Got his hand scratching his butt. See that shit? See that shit? when I tell you that they'll start doing some things, why? Because the ambulance, the sirens, he walks over here and stick his hand in his pants. First he's flicking his thumb up and down, and then, you know, it's the shit that they do. Like I said, I tell you, they do some strange shit, man. When they want to target you, they do some strange shit. Must be gay or something. Okay, must be. Anyhow, talk to you guys in the video.